Hello,
Hi.
Dan and Phil Games buttons.
Because we'd love to press you.
Pressing buttons is fun, and you guys are fun. Welcome
Nice
back
save.
to Dan and Phil Games.
Nice glasses, Phil.
Thank
Why
you.
are you wearing them? Have you just given up on contact lenses?
My eyes are just having a tired time, so I just wanted to whack these on instead. What do you look like in my glasses?
Oh, God. Right, here we go.
I can't see if they suit you now, because I can't see anything. Oh, wait.
Oh my God, these are really weird. Have you, bent these around your strange alien head shape?
Intellectual. Anyway.
What we're playing.
So, as we beat Akinator, I thought we deserved some kind of reward. So, inspired by Kick the Felix and PJ Pie.
Not
just totally
Pelix.
their names. Oh, Pelix.
Helix, that's the worst. Ooh, backtrack.
Yeah. You can,
Help.
We're going to be playing Push the Button.
Press the button,
Will you
Phil.
press the button?
Wow, you had one job.
Yeah.
You couldn't even say press.
If you want to see their videos in the description.
Well, link to it.
Yes.
What is the button?
Basically, you're given a exciting proposition.
Like a dream that could become real.
Yes,
and pressing the button would make it happen.
It could be a new mystical power, some money, a dog, but there's a catch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there'll be a catch
course.
to each one. We're going to take it in turns. You can go first, Dan. Press the button and you get to live on a beautiful island away from civilization.
I am liking the sound of this.
But
okay,
you have to live there alone.
Are you kidding me? That's a debate.
What?
Here
You
we
do it?
go.
You're just pressing
Bam.
it.
I don't care about
Say goodbye
people.
to our friendship then.
Where was the dilemma there?
What about the
I get to
gaming
live on a
videos?
beautiful island. There's no people on the island. That just means that I can feel safe that I'm not going to be bothered by anyone.
Alright, well I guess it's Phil and Phil Games now.
That was easy. Alright, Phil,
Yeah?
are you ready?
Yes.
You can be in a movie.
Yeah?
Let's not forget that you've already been in
I
about
have.
4 movies, technically. But it has to be with Justin Bieber.
Well, that's like a bonus. I'd like to meet Justin Bieber.
In 2011, that would have been like a
Oh!
the Justin Bieber. For a lot of people, it still is.
Yeah.
But is it so horrifying that you'd say no to being in a movie?
I would hang with the Biebs and I would make our explosive robot mystery.
I would so watch that.
He
What would it
plays
be
the
called?
robot. Beepocalypse. Ding! Look forward to that, 2017. Dan, you
Yep.
are a Time Lord, but you
Nice.
can't interfere with humans.
Oh, aka what the Doctor should be doing.
Yes.
But he's like, oh hey, random happy citizen of Earth, I'm going to take you on an interstellar adventure and then just dump you back in your normal boring life. Hashtag Donna Noble.
But then what would you do with those powers?
The Doctor in Doctor Who is obsessed with humans.
Mm.
What a loser. There is all of this time and space. Why does he care about humans on
Yeah.
Earth? Humans are the worst. Humans are literally awful. Are you kidding me? There we go.
Go for it.
I am good at this
You're
game.
gonna hang out with that really flat skin creature.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize me.
This one is relevant to our interests.
Yes.
You get to create an anime with whatever storyline you want.
Ooh.
Which, to be honest, if this was up to them, they would just make Yuri on Ice.
Yes,
There we
okay.
go. I mean, that's the truth.
You're nice too.
But this anime is in a terrible English dub.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no!
There's nothing worse
There's no
than a
other option.
Japanese anime or video game, which sounds totally cool, and then you get the American dub, and they're like, "What up? My name is Makoto.
Yeah.
Would you like to play on the beach?"
Oh, I wouldn't want that at all! What I would do is I'd make a completely silent anime. With all of the feels, but none of the speaks. Just lots of longing looks.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that's probably what they'd want. Just 20 minutes of solid eye contact.
There we go. I'm pressing the button.
Click.
62% of people didn't want the anime.
62% of people need to think outside the box, Phil.
Yeah. Dan,
Yes.
you will have the most beautiful singing voice on the planet.
I already have it.
But when you talk, sing, whisper, or try to communicate in any way, no one will understand you.
Ooh.
That is not worth it at all.
You'd be like, I'm Blee-ka-bloo-sha, blah-blah-blah-blee-ka-boo-ba-shni-ba-zup-a-nooch. I
Turn you into
mean,
a sim, basically, wouldn't
people really like Dill. That
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be holding him back with his dulcet tones.
it? Like, actually, though, this isn't a joke. This is real. This happens.
It doesn't even just say talk, sing, or whisper, it just says try to communicate. So even if you signed, you'd be like, gah! Yeah, you know, realistically, I'm not going to press the button.
Good
Sorry.
choice. Yeah, the world
Most
agreed with
people
you.
didn't. Right. Phil, oh my god.
Yeah?
This is it. This is
What?
the question of life.
Okay.
You will have an infinite supply of plain tortilla crisps.
Ooh, I love plain tortilla crisps. Like, the plain ones.
Oh
are great.
my god!
What? What's the
Oh my god, Phil!
I have to turn into a pig.
Oh my, it is so much worse.
What? They removed my tongue.
So much worse.
What?
You have an infinite supply of tortilla chips, but
Yeah.
you will never have any dip.
Oh. Oh.
Plain
That is hard.
tortillas.
I'd still take it because it's just like free.
What kind of dry, sandy freak are you that you,
You
just
have
want to
about
nibble
three
on
and then you're
plain
like-
tortilla chips?
No, I'm not having it. I'm sorry.
Phil is not clicking the butt.
Ah.
That was divisive.
Yeah. Okay, don't read them on the
No,
screen.
I'm not spoiling
when
it,
the
I'm not
other person
spoiling
does
it, I'm not spoiling it.
Right, Dan,
Yeah.
you get to know the exact date of when you die and how it happens, but there's nothing you can do to prevent it.
I don't want to know that shit.
Oh, no way.
In what situation would I want to know
That
that?
is a terrible idea.
I'm already, my entire life is plagued with me just knowing that eventually I will die. If
It's
I-
right now! Christmas jump scare.
Thanks for that, Phil.
Did that make anyone jump, or was that just unnecessary
I'm not
energy?
going to put that in the description.
Oh,
Sorry if that
okay.
made you scream. What if you die in a really horrible way? It's like you turn inside out and then
Yeah.
explode. You'd be like, well, I don't know how that happens, but I know that there's, nothing. No, I will not press the butt. Most people did.
What?
Most
You
people
crazy
are
fools.
Wrong.
Don't do it.
Phil.
Yes.
You get $100 every time you breathe, okay? Yeah. But you always smell of rotting meat.
Oh no!
I mean, like, infinite money versus no one would ever want to be near you.
Could I hang air fresheners from my body or something?
I mean, you could, but you'd still always smell of rotting meat.
One time my parents went on a holiday and
Yeah.
they left the fridge switched off by accident, and we got back and it actually was the worst thing ever.
And how was that?
We couldn't go in the house, we had to like fumigate it.
Would you have rather the house was made of diamonds or not be in the house?
That's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
So you're not going to press the
I'm
button?
not going to smell of rotting meat.
Oh my
whole
god,
life.
he did not press the button.
No. Oh, that was a 50-50
Divisive.
with the world. Dan,
Yes.
you're able to swim at 50 miles per hour.
50 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Right.
But when you swim, you turn into a random sea organism. I love that so much.
A random sea organism.
So you just start swimming and suddenly you're an urchin.
But no matter what it
Or a
is, it
starfish.
can swim at 50 miles an hour. So imagine you're on a beach and you just see this starfish and it's like, gotta go fast. I would do that.
Would you?
I don't swim that much in life, but I'd love to be a sea cucumber.
Where are you going to swim to?
I don't freaking know. I can be a sperm whale and go battle it out with some giant octopi
Alright.
in the Mariana Trench.
Press it then.
Dan is tapping that butt.
Dink.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is it. This is the question,
Okay,
Phil.
I'm not looking.
Now, they all think you're an angel. I secretly know you're a really terrible, morally corrupt person. You are.
I'm a nice person.
You don't know him really,
Hey,
guys.
hey, what? What is this?
The darkness that lies within. Phil,
What?
you get to become immortal,
Oh, I want that.
but you have to kill somebody to get it.
No, I'm not killing someone. But no one should kill anyone.
He says for YouTube, inside he's thinking,
Well, I'm
I'd
not
fucking
thinking
kill
that.
Dan, I'd stab him right now, I'd get this mouse, just shove it in his eye hole.
In your eye hole.
That would kill me.
How would
It's
I
a-
shove a
it's
mouse in your
thick
eye hole?
mouse.
What if there was someone falling into a volcano and... I can't even think
You're
of
really
it.
trying to rationalise this right now.
Yeah. What if... Could I switch off someone's life support machine if the doctor asked me to? Because
That's not murder. You
Are we
have
talking about murder?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
murder
No,
somebody.
I'm not murdering someone. Imagine if I agreed to that
So
on the
you-
internet. Like, yeah, totally.
This video will now be used in court.
Yeah.
When
No.
Phil kills me next week.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, look at all those murderers out there.
What? 55% of people press the button?
You are morally
What
corrupt.
is wrong with you? Alright, whatever.
Right, don't look. You become invisible at will, but
Hmm.
you can't become visible at will, so it'll just happen to you randomly. So you don't know how long you'll be invisible once you instigate the power.
That completely negates the worth of being invisible.
I know, that's the thing. Do you want it?
Where would you ever sneak that you'd be like, I wouldn't do this usually,
Yeah.
but I would now because I'm invisible, if it might just be for 1 second?
Yeah, that's true. You could go to the front of a Beyonce concert and then be like, ah! And get tackled by security.
If you were invisible, you'd want to jump scare Beyonce.
I wouldn't want to jump scare, but I was saying I'd want to see her up close.
Buy a ticket, you cheap bitch. But that also means that you could go invisible and then not become visible again for like 50 years.
Yeah, that's the risk.
So you've basically just erased yourself out of existence.
Yeah, we could put like a hat on you or something on the gaming channel. You'd still be there.
Yes.
you'd just be able to see more of our beautiful background, so it might be a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not going to press that.
Okay.
Boop. I'd be surprised if 54%. What is wrong with
what
humanity?
is wrong with the world?
They're not thinking this through.
Ooh.
Flashback to 2011 right now.
What's happening?
Phil.
Yeah.
You find out vampires are real, and
Ooh.
you can become one, live forever, and use your vampire powers to stop terrorists.
Oh.
Nice little
That's nice.
random addition
I
there
would
from
watch that movie.
this. But you sparkle like Edward.
Oh, I mean, is that so bad?
How uncomfortable are these people with their gender or sexuality
Yeah, I
if they
mean,
think that not sparkling
I'd
is...
quite like to be sparkling. I mean, it'd stand out quite a lot if you're just like in the cinema and people are trying to watch a movie and you're just like.
Yeah, you'd have to wear a pretty dense coat, I suppose.
Or I could put some face paint on to cover up the sparks. But I would quite like to be a terrorist-stopping vampire that lives forever. Do I have to suck the blood of people?
They didn't specify that, so let's just not consider that for now.
I don't want to kill people as the vampire, but I'm pressing the button.
Phil is pressing the button, alright.
Oh yeah.
I love this game. It's so
Dan.
good, yep.
You can travel back in time,
Oh.
but you can only travel back in time.
No!
No, you could
people, what?
That's good. You could go back like 5 minutes ago before the horrific incident and save the world, but just don't go too far.
That's actually, like, tough.
Yeah.
Because but what this means is you, like, permanently have an undo button.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be, I'll go back to the prehistoric ages, oh wait, there's no internet. You
No.
could just be like, well, last week I said something really embarrassing, or, you know, I left my job, that was a terrible decision.
Yeah. But that would ruin the constancy of being human, because then every decision you make doesn't really matter. So life would become a bit weird.
Ooh, Phil, talking about the constancy of humanity.
Well, that's the thing. Decisions mean something. So if you can just change them all the time, you're basically playing God, is what I'm saying.
Because like, right now, I could get these scissors and then just jam them in your ear to see what
Don't play with
happens,
scissors.
and then undo it, and
Yeah.
everything will be fine. I am pressing the button.
Oh no!
Here I come. And oh my god, Phil, this is the last one.
Final round.
I think morally, for you as a person,
Yeah?
this is probably the hardest one that we could ever get. So
Okay, I'm ready.
prepare to have yourself tested
Yeah?
and judged, okay?
Okay, okay.
You can understand animals.
Ooh, that would be good.
Uh-huh. But every time you listen to them, they're talking about you behind your back and they don't like you.
What? That's horrible. I don't want to think that dogs are just like, ruff, I hate him. Ruff, 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 ruff.
But-
What an idiot.
But would it still not be interesting to hear how the dogs and the dolphins and the seagulls talk?
That's not-
You love that. And imagine if you go to the zoo, you see a little red panda, and you're just like, you're a twat.
No, I don't want that. That'd be horrible. For most animals, you'd listen to them and they'd just be going, food, food, light, scared, scared. Don't want it. No. No, I don't want it.
Really?
No.
Oh, you are saying no!
See, lots of people agree with me.
Phil.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want the animals to be nice to me. Wow, I feel like my mind and soul have been put to a test.
Yeah, I feel like I just had like the afterlife experience where they were like, so where you go? Hell, 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 hell. Here we go.
Yeah. So that was the button.
If you ever want to learn more about yourself or just judge your friends like we did, check it out.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. But your hands will become super awesome laser hands, so you should do it.
Where's the one button that doesn't have a but other than making your life awesome is if you tap subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, check out our channels. Watch our last video. They're all buttons that will do nothing other than ruin all of your productivity forever. That's the
Yes.
catch.
Goodbye.
Bye.